Should you buy a mini Exaacto knife? They are certainly one of the most important tools when it comes to crafting with cardboard or paper, but they do present some problems of their own. So many people may choose to stick with a larger utility knife. First of all, mini Exaacto knives tend to be cheaper than utility knives most of the time, but we'll get more into that later. And in my opinion, they are better for crafting because you can get more precision and control with the fine little handles. However, the grips on these particular knives are not the most comfortable, and they're actually involved in the locking system for the blade. So when we look at how the knife actually holds the blade in, what you have is the blade, a collet, and then a locking device around here, and then your handle. The collet is what holds the blade into the knife, but we need the little locking ring in order to actually apply pressure. So the collet goes in there, and then you're going to put this here, and then the collet threads down into the handle so that as you spin it, you tighten down on the blade, creating a secure grip. This holds the blades pretty well, but sometimes they do still come out, and it's easy to quickly release and switch your blades. Most mini knives use number 11 blades. There are many different kinds of blades with different mounts on the bottom and different shapes of the blade, but number 11 can get really nice small cuts. Unfortunately, the tips can snap off pretty easily if you abuse them, but I want to pass the question off to you. What kinds of blades do you normally use? I'm almost always using number 11, and I will leave a link in the description down below to where you can get those for really cheap. Now, this particular kit is a die-self Exaacto knife upgraded precision kit, and it came with 40 extra blades as well as a ruler, which is pretty neat. This kit is about $5, but not all Exaacto knives are that cheap. These knives have worked really well for me when I'm crafting, but they, like I said, they're not the most comfortable things in the world to hold because they just have these little knurled handles that are like bumpy metal, and your fingers can get tired of gripping those after a while. I have also really enjoyed the small ruler that it comes with because it gives me a lot of opportunity to do smaller details when all my other rulers are 12 inches long. Now, Exaacto knives can range widely in price, and for different prices you're going to be getting different features and different additional little bits of kit. I am currently seriously considering upgrading my Exaacto knives because I use them so much, and a more expensive knife is going to be more comfortable for you and also more durable, and it might help you get more exact cuts around things. Also, a lot of those more expensive knives come so that they're not perfect circles, and that keeps them from rolling off of your desk. Knives like these really easily roll off your desk, which is annoying, and the caps that came with this die-self kit are pretty worn out and barely work anymore. Something interesting when you look into more expensive knives, though, is that they don't usually come with as many extra pieces. The cheap knives will come with a lot of extra blades, and the expensive knives will just be like expensive and really good, but then you'll have to buy extra blades separately, which isn't a huge deal. So if you're really on a tight budget and want to snag some great tools for a low price, I would jump in the description and just get these die-self tools knives from Amazon. But if you've got a little bit more money to spend and you're serious about crafting with cardboard, then I highly recommend that you invest in a little bit more expensive and more comfortable Exaacto knife. And I'll also link up a few of those that I have seen recommended. But once you have your knife, you need to make sure that you're actually using it in the right way on your cardboard crafts. So you can click or tap on the screen right here to learn how to cut cardboard like a pro so that you get nice clean cuts every single time. As always, I'm Eli, this is Maker Brain, and I pray that the Lord would bless you and keep you today and inspire you with new creative ideas. See you in the next one.